What's up, my people? It's your boys, Beach Keeping Conversation 100. And today, man, I got my boy,
Mr. Greenwood,
for sure. And I got my boy Leroy, man. He off camera, but he up in here, man.
What's happening?
And today, man, we just popping, man, just capping, man. Kind of piggybacking off me and my boy Greenwood first podcast. We was talking about the death penalty and SAing kids, and we also talking a little bit about trust too, man. And we talking about like how long do you know a person before you trust them with your kid alone anyway? You know, everybody ain't got a mind to do something to kids. I understand that, but how do you differentiate between those people? You know what I mean? And we was also talking about a guy that I was talking about. I saw on the news that he had over 100 naked photos of kids, so they locked him up. But then they gave him a bond, and then he tried to solicit sex from a 16-year-old kid. And we're talking, what should they do with that person? Now, he never actually touched anybody. He had never physically put his hands on a person, okay? But does that even matter at this point? What you think, Mr. Greenwood? Leroy, either one of y'all, man. Should that matter that this person hadn't touched the person, and should they give him another chance? That's a big question, because another chance means he could hurt a kid. So now where we go from there?
I would say on his case, they lock him up and leave him in there, and actually do some rehabilitation. But we all know how that goes in America, and just leave him in there. But the trust that he ain't gonna touch no kids anymore, that's kind of like that's kind of weird.
That's what I'm saying. That's my thing.
That's an illness. You know what I'm saying?
How can you rehabilitate a person who likes kids?
Yeah, who has an impulse.
You can't
to do something. Right?
Now, if it's impulsive or premeditated, and it's a continuance, you feel what I'm saying?
Well, see, we looking at it's going to be a continuance.
Like
he had over 100 naked photos.
But like I always tell the people, you always got to see what happened in that man's life, who his folks was.
Like maybe he was molested.
What was his background?
And that's why he doing
so
it.
Should that? So
what happened to his dad?
So should that be
what
a
happened
deterrence?
To his mother?
Should that be a deterrence for giving him life in prison?
It's called a trickle effect.
No, I don't think that should be.
But what did that? Okay, but now he's sick though. So now what?
If he's sick, you just gonna throw away the key on somebody that.
How do you let that type of person back in society, Mr. Greenwood? That's what I'm asking you.
That's a hard for me.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't saying you're supposed to let them back in society, but at the same token, you're supposed to give them a chance to tell their side of the story as well.
I just think that chance was thrown away
when
he gave you bond.
You never got a chance to hear this man's side of the story. Y'all always look at stuff one-sided and one-minded.
Maybe it's just me, but I really don't want to hear his side of the story after this, man. Because I'm like, bro, they give you bond. They give you bond. They let you out on something that you did, and then you do it again.
But you pass the judgment on somebody. You ain't sat down and talked with this person.
What do you want me to talk to him about? Why do you have
give him a fair shake? Because your mind is
the only reason he would get that fair shake.
Judgment.
The only reason he would possibly get that fair across the table talk is because he didn't physically put his hands on nothing. But we still asking what do you do with that person? Like,
that's what I'm saying. My answer, Mr. Greenwood, what would you do with that person?
Let that nigga plead the case. Nigga, if he did, he did. If he didn't, he didn't.
But it.
We talking about man who got caught with pictures.
We saying the guy who got caught with the pictures, right? Then he gets bond. When he get out on bond, he tried to solicit sex from a 16-year-old and get caught by undercover police. What do you do with that person?
I hear what you're saying about the fake news and all that stuff, but so much stuff be photoshopped and so much, even with the celebrities.
Bro, what I'm asking
you better deal in
AI. We're not talking about
world. You talk about futuristic. This is up to date.
Bro, we're not talking about what
you're talking about, right?
Right.
This just happened
a few weeks ago.
They don't have fake emails.
So you think it was
They don't have fake AI.
So you think it was fake?
They don't have fake this.
Who had the fakes?
Society.
So you telling me they set him up?
You saying, I'm telling you, I ain't telling you nothing. I'm telling you what the fuck you telling me.
Man, listen, man. Listen. I don't know.
I'm telling you
I
what
mean,
the
I don't
news
know.
told you.
I just don't understand where you're
I'm
coming
telling
from.
what
bro.
the news told you.
So you don't believe it?
You believe all the news?
So I should believe that.
You believe it's that cold outside?
So I should believe that.
Your ass been outside 10 times today.
What do you not believing though about the story? What do you say need to be looked at further? That's kind of what you're saying.
Check
like,
that man.
Like
Sit in front of him. Sit in middle.
if he
Check his message.
if he actually raped a girl, you feel like you should got death penalty?
I wouldn't say a death penalty, but he get some.
Okay.
Anybody could be rehabilitated.
Not anybody.
I don't think so from that.
I don't either.
I don't think so.
I don't believe
I
that.
don't think so from that.
That's
I don't
just
believe
your
that.
opinion.
That's right. That's right. That's what it's about.
Yeah, the
It's
word
supposed to be
You
my
know what
opinion.
opinion is?
That's what's right.
Yeah, the word
They
is
say
right.
I wasn't supposed to live past 17, but I'm here.
They told me the same thing.
Yeah.
So, what you talking about?
So it's opinion is opinion.
I'm talking about
And that's my
opinion.
fucking opinion.
Yeah.
So,
So I mean, what? It's conversation 100.
yeah, I'm gonna be 1,000.
You know what I'm saying? And the bottom line is this right here. If I gave you a chance, if I'm a judge and I give you a
Them people
chance
be sick.
and I let
Them
you
people
out,
have mental health
you have
issues.
100 and something
They
photos
been
of kids.
traumatized.
I let you out.
Yeah.
All type of
Then you
crap.
get out and try to solicit sex from a 16-year-old. And I lock you
You
back
looking
up.
at one
So
scenario.
now, what do I supposed to do with that person?
Yeah.
You're looking
Now-
at
now-
one.
now-
You're looking at one
Am I answering the
scenario.
question now?
Yeah.
Now for me,
Tell me
for
something
me,
legit
now
now.
I know.
Legit.
Now I know this person is sick. But I mean, listen, this man he ain't stuck nothing in nobody. He got pictures. That's the only little small. I don't even want to call it grace. This the only reason I'm gonna do the whole due process with you and send you to some kind of psychiatrist or something like that to see but you gonna be in jail. You're not getting out of jail because this can't.
Not for, I mean,
Even
not
though-
getting
even though I'm saying
you
send
saying
you to
not getting out of
psychiatrist-
jail, not getting out of jail what? Because they ain't
Even
let
though I'm saying
people out
send you
of
to a
jail for a long
psychiatrist, I
time
will
for the
still know you
smallest
can't
crime.
breed that out of. You can't breed that kind of because you're gonna be around kids.
They let them out before they let.
You're gonna be
the
around
weed.
somebody's children. You
Oh,
still
God.
letting an animal back out.
I ain't getting off course, but
But the death penalty, I don't see that for
Not for him.
For that.
No, not for him.
I don't see that.
Not for him.
death penalty is
So
hard.
he
Not
didn't
him.
actually-
But when I was talking about the story about the guy who had sex with who SA'd the girl who was 6-year-old and broke her bones
Yeah.
in the process,
Yeah.
he should get the death penalty. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
That's some cold.
Yeah. And without the bones, I ain't talking about the bones bringing and all that. It just, what are you doing? Like, oh, you like, no,
I
man.
just said, what you doing?
Like,
And it's like, I mean, it's one of those things like, who can you trust,
ain't
bro?
working like this.
Like, who do you leave your kids with when you don't have a choice? You know?
What you
And,
mean,
and, and
choice?
sometimes,
You always
I
got a
mean,
choice.
well, yeah, you do always have a choice. That's true. But when I say you have to go to work and you got a person who you've been with for 6 months to a year, and I mean, do you trust that person with your kid?
Six now
That's on the parent.
for a man, it's gonna take
Right? It's on the
It's on
parents.
the parent child.
That's right.
It's gonna take a man that long to even want to say some shit like that. Hey, why my kid just go around the store, gonna come to the store. But year, 6 months, okay. But damn, what I was gonna say? But just like not know you that long and leave my kid with you. My thing is, what the fuck is you thinking in the first place? But it's a man thing. Are you alluding to the story with the girl?
Well, see,
Well,
So we're talking about women. So we're talking about the story. We was on the last
What about
another
the kids?
another podcast
What
that I
about
had.
What about
The girl that left
the boys? What about the little boys?
That's what, that's what I'm
as
saying.
well?
That's what I say. That's what we're talking about.
We're
Like,
not biased.
so we're talking
We're
about
not
like
just gonna use one scenario.
No,
one
that's what we're talking
storyline.
about. I was saying about
Yeah.
the girl, about the guy who he was with her, and they've been together. They had been together for a year or two.
Fuck, man.
And he worked. She didn't work. He worked. So he goes to work, and she was babysitting the kids. So now he kind of felt something was wrong. Is what he said. He felt something was wrong. So he put hidden cameras in the apartment. Okay.
Yeah.
So when he goes to work, he was going to work. Long story short, the girl was making the little boy give her oral sex.
Yeah.
All right. And that's it. And they had been together over a year. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Living together as a couple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, so she's molesting this small child. He finds out about it, and she goes to jail. So now we talk about who can you trust.
Yeah.
Man, it's like it's hard to trust anybody because they've been together that long and she would do something like that. I just don't understand.
That's kind of foul though.
But,
That's
so
foul play. That's
it's a crazy thing not to be able to trust anybody with your kids.
Yeah.
And it is people like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I mean, it's
Even
people who
in the
homeschool
21st
their
century.
kids
Yeah,
because they don't trust schools or people with their kids. And
Yeah.
I don't disagree with it, but it's crazy to live like that.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy to live like that because
It's a
like
different era
if,
we in.
if you open your mouth up, but I think even if you open your mouth up to a person to say watch your damn kid, first off you consider them a friend. You should have been already you think that you think they're a friend, but we all gonna make mistakes and then dealing with people you don't know. Like we cool.
But see, the crazy part
I don't
about
know
it is,
what may be sick.
but see,
shit
the
to
fact
you
it's a fact that most kids that are SA'd by family members
yeah
or close friends.
yeah.
You know, so
They say that at the gate.
yeah, so
And that's that child.
But
That's the house early.
these two people, they kind of just like met each other, right?
but no, they had been together like I said for over a year.
For
You know?
a year.
You know,
And then by it being like I'm gonna speak on this. By it being it was the man that left his
girl.
daughter with he
Left his son.
his child with a woman.
yeah.
I'm gonna say our mindset on that is first off it may be silly. Now I'm saying out loud, but men move like this. If I've known a woman for a year, yeah, I'm gonna feel comfortable because you're a woman.
Yeah, I don't blame him at all
Yeah, 'cause
for
you're
that
a woman.
situation.
Yeah, see, but now I'm different when it comes to the women.
But see now the other story is the girl
to no man until I'm watching.
girl stayed in the hotel and she met a guy.
Oh,
He was homeless. She was around 23, 24. She stayed in the hotel with her little girl. And she met him and they hit it off. And after a month, he moved into a hotel with her.
Yeah.
After about another month, he was babysitting her little girl. Okay? Now you look at that like, now this little guy, man, he ain't never had no kid. He don't know how to take care of no children.
Yeah.
And the little girl was bad as hell. You know what I'm saying? And on top of him giving her melatonin, whatever the hell you call it, and he told the detective after she was unalive that she was crying and hollering and he couldn't stop her from hollering and crying, so he threw her on the bed and her head hit the headboard. She was unalive.
Yeah.
I don't know how much time they gave him, but that's a situation where that he
immaturity.
yes, it definitely was about his immaturity. He didn't know how to watch a kid.
Yeah. Experience.
Should he be disciplined for what he did?
He was
For
into
sure.
the good.
Yeah.
But
He was into the good.
should he be let back out one day? Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't think he's a predator. I don't think he's a person that's just looking to hurt kids. He was just put in a bad situation.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
You know, I mean, on that situation. But again, why? I mean, if her being as young as she was, I guess you could say she didn't really know not to let this 20-something-year-old watch her kid because she a kid.
Yeah. I would even say that maybe she not just saying putting more weight on one person than the other. But I would even go far to say that she told him about the damn melatonin. Because who the hell thinks of this? Who thinks of this for a baby? Well, nobody think of that shit for a baby. Now they got melatonin lotion for babies and so you put it on their skin or you rub it on the pillow. Like he was just giving it to her. Like that sounds like something he heard that sometimes I do this when she get too rowdy. Or whatever, but and maybe that didn't work. He just threw it. But you know, what I'm saying, like we trying to illustrate though is like you know at that age, their brains ain't fully functioning. You still damn near 18 at 23.
That's right.
Like you know what I'm saying, for real. If you ain't got nothing but nieces nephews, you ain't got your own damn children. And yeah, when baby start hollering and shit, and you got to be the one to try to make them stop. You've never done that before or been around nobody.
See my big question is my question to her is like where were your parents? Where your family? I mean, you got nobody. You know what I'm saying? And maybe she didn't. You know what I mean? I don't know, but that's a hard pill to swallow.
I would say she did. Just me being experienced with women who are in the street and they're the black sheep because they made themselves the black sheep of their family, and they don't never. You sometimes you have to ask why you don't never ask your mama or ask your grandma. I don't fuck with that. that's always the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But really, they don't mess with you because you're doing what you're doing.
That's right.
So that's how women end up in those situations to even ask somebody weird.
That's right.
You're a lady. Like, first off, yeah, you a lady. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You supposed to have all this coupling in some kind of, you the nurturer, or whatever.
So
But,
listen, this your boy, Big Skeet, Conversation 100, and man, y'all comment. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Like, is it a time limit or how long you wait for somebody to watch your kids, or how do you? I mean, it's a hard. I mean, it's crazy, but y'all comment on. Let me know what you think, man. Y'all subscribe to my page, Marcellus Boykin 1533 on YouTube. Man, y'all comment on this, man. Let me know what you think. And I don't know, man. It's a slippery slope. But y'all listen, man. Y'all take care of your kids, man. Keep your kids in your eyesight. Ask your kids questions, man. Always. Get nosy. You know what I mean? Because a quiet kid, it's a problem. There's something going on. You got to get in their life. I'm just saying. It's your boy. It's Big Skeet, man. Conversation 100. Y'all remember, free Poochie G and rest in peace to the Don Milk. It's your boy.